Most of our rainfall gone this evening. Still some lingering clouds, but that too is starting to clear out. So we will begin the day tomorrow with some sunshine, and likely during the morning to midday hours will be the warmest part of the day. Outside at the moment, good visibility, 80 degrees, high humidity, can't get rid of that. But at least with the rainfall during the day, it prevents us from getting nearly as warm, and we don't stay there for as long. 70s to low 80s outside at the moment. And during the day tomorrow, about 88 degrees for a high. Probably get there for about a couple of hours before noon and then start to cool down. Ponchatoula, we got about a 60% chance for scattered showers, thunderstorms, mainly off and on during the midday and afternoon hours. But this is all thanks to a couple of things. One, there is a weak disturbance, kind of a quasi-stationary front surface trough that's actually attached to that little tropical system we've been watching off the coast of Texas, not likely to develop. But what that's doing is acting as the focus for all of our thunderstorms. So tomorrow we'll start with the daytime heating and then get those showers and thunderstorms bubbling up mainly after the noon hour. May see some before noon. Notice a little cluster of storms being depicted by our model associated with that little wave moving inland, probably more so across southwest and south central Louisiana, then dissipating really before it gets to most of our viewing area. Maybe areas to the west could see a better chance for some of those showers. Then kind of a similar pattern for Saturday. So unfortunately, we will see the rain on the weekend, but the rain does help to keep us out of that extreme heat. And again, we do get to maybe 90 degrees or so, but we won't stay there for very long. Another reason for these heavy downpours is there is ample tropical moisture. And I'm not talking about just the moisture at the surface. I mean kind of the column of the atmosphere. There is a lot of moisture to work with. So the rain that we do see can produce some heavy downpours. So again, tomorrow, we will have that isolated risk for some localized flooding. Greater chance associated with that wave as it starts moving inland over Texas. And then again, a risk for some flooding rain on into Saturday. Again, not a widespread issue, kind of like what we saw the last couple of days, either street flood advisories or maybe a couple of flash flood warnings. Our chances of rain will stay at around 50%, so a little above normal, and then begin to taper off as we get toward early next week, which includes the 4th of July. We've seen a decrease in the percent chance of development off the coast of Texas. Good news there. We still do not have a named storm. It is still PTC2. So we will go into the start of July with having only one named storm before July 1st, because two, if it does become named, it won't be until after midnight tonight. So here's our first wave, and boy, it is just all but fallen apart. This is where the Hurricane Center is saying a broad circulation, and there was a lot of convection thunderstorms that were moving up towards southeast Texas, but those have all fallen apart. So we'll see if that's able to do anything. Again, regardless of getting a name, it is going to be primarily a rainmaker. Our other system may be trying to get a little bit better organized as it's moved away from the northern coast of South America. Thunderstorms started to develop around that kind of broad center, and the likelihood of it becoming Bonnie is still there before making its way into Central America. Once it crosses over the peninsula, it would still be Bonnie, likely increasing in strength even more so. And then that final little wave that we've been watching, now only a 10% chance of developing in the next 3 to 5 days. So it appears as though we're going to start July quiet in the tropics. For us, though, rain chances continue into the weekend. We'll start to dry out a little bit more by early next week.